should I accept this? Should I stay back or should I move? But I spoke to a lot of people. I spoke to one of my mentors, and the person was like, why stay back in a place where you've been for like 5 years and they didn't think about promoting you until now that you want to leave? So honestly, trust me, Navians is really good. They are really, really good and they're doing a great job. So if you want to learn data analytics, now is the best time. Now is
Okay,
the chance.
good
2025, we don't know
evening,
what's going to be like.
everyone. Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, send a thumbs up. If you can not hear me, send a thumbs down. Can you hear me loud and clear? Good evening, everyone. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone. Good evening, Aliyu. Good evening. Good evening, Michael. How are we all doing today? How are we all doing today? How was our day? It's the first day of the week. How was our day? You can use the chat box. You can engage in the chat box. You can type in your thoughts in the chat box. How was our day? Just a little icebreaker before we get the session started. Okay, so my day went well. My day went well, and I'm really excited to be in this session with every single one of you. And yes, so welcome to our virtual day start session. Welcome to our virtual day start session with Nebiant Analytics. And in this session, we are going to teach you, we are going to show you how to create apps in Power BI, how to create an app with Power BI. Did everybody get that? Are we excited? Are we excited? Let me see your reactions. Thumbs up, celebration, love, laughing, anyone. Are we excited? How to create an app with Power BI? Only one person. What about the rest of us? Can everyone hear me? Okay, thank you, Aliyu. So if you don't know how to use the reactions, if you check the bottom part of your screen, you would see an emoji button. So once you click on the emoji button, you would see some emojis. So just use that. Thumbs up for yes. You can use the love emoji. You can use the clapping, the celebration, laughing, thumbs down, anyone that fits the situation. Anyone that fits the situation. So if you got that, send a thumbs up. If you got that, send a thumbs up. If you did not get that, send a thumbs down. Okay, thank you, Daniel. Thank you, Michael. Thank you very much. Okay, so my name is David Olatunji Aguda. I am one of the data analytics instructor here at Nebiant Analytics, and I am good with the use of Microsoft Excel, Power BI, Tableau, SQL, and Python for data analytics. And it is my pleasure once again to be with every one of you in this session. So like I said, we are going to be building an app with Power BI. Did everyone get that? Did everybody get that? Okay, very good. So now, before we get started, I'll give a brief introduction of what Power BI is, and then talk about what an app is in Power BI. We'll build a little dashboard in Power BI and upload it to Power BI service where we are going to convert it to an application. So now, Power BI. Power BI is a visualization tool, and visualization in the sense that you use it to create dashboards, you use it to create graphs. So your bar charts, your column charts, your pie charts, even sometimes just a text, a card. When you combine all of these things together, it is a dashboard. And the combination of all of these things, like I said, is a dashboard. And Power BI is one of those tools that can help you create a dashboard. It's one of the most popular, even arguably the most popular tool for creating dashboards. How many of us have heard of Power BI? How many of us have heard of Power BI? How many of us have heard of Power BI? Okay, Oba has heard of Power BI. Very good. What about just Aliyu? Very good. You guys have started, you guys are becoming data analysts little by little. So now, so yes, let's build our first Power BI dashboard. And from there, we are going to upload the dashboard, the little dashboard we are going to create. We're going to upload it to Power BI service. So Power BI service is a cloud-based platform. So it's on the cloud, on the internet. You don't need to download it on your system or whatever. You would share, we are going to share that dashboard on Power BI service. After sharing it on Power BI service, that way people will be able to interact with it. People that don't even have access to your computer will be able to interact with that dashboard online, if you give them access to it. Then where the app in Power BI comes in is that you can give them access to the reports without giving them the data that created the reports. Do we all understand? Are we all following? You can give them the reports to interact with without giving them the underlying information that helped you create that report. So that way they will not be able to affect the underlying information. They will just be able to see the app itself. So what I mean is this: for whatever app you use on your phone, you guys don't have the codes, the instructions, whatever it is. Maybe, for example, if it was written in HTML, if it was written in CSS, if it was written in, what's this other one called? It was written in Kotlin. You guys don't have access to the set of codes that wrote that particular app. You only have access to the app itself. WhatsApp, you don't know how WhatsApp was built. You don't have the tools that were used to create that app. You only have the app itself. Do we understand? Do we understand? Are we following? Okay, just Ali. What about the rest of us? Bosa, additional. Let's see who else is on the call. Okay, Israel, your hand is raised. You have a question. You can type your question in the chat box. Okay, you are sending a thumbs up. Okay, very good, very good, very good, very good. So now let's build our dashboard first. Let me share my screen and then we'll build our dashboard. That way, seeing is believing. Seeing is believing. By the time I share my screen and you see as I'm doing it, you would understand what I'm saying better. So can everyone see my screen? Thumbs up for yes, thumbs down for no. Can everyone see my screen? Very good, very good, very good. So now, this is Power BI. This is Power BI. I've opened it. This is Power BI. This is the first page. Don't worry, the session is recorded. So make sure to fill the form, the attendance form that is in the chat box. That is in the chat box. Fill the form and you would have access to the recording of this particular session. So please make sure to fill the form. What did you say? You said close all your tabs. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. So now let us build the dashboard. So first things first, before building a dashboard, the first thing you need is data. Are we all following? Are we all following? The first thing you need is data, and data is what? Information. What information do you need to build that dashboard? What information do you want to summarize into graphs, charts, cards, and things like that? You need that information first. You need to import that information to Power BI. Is everyone following? Is everyone following? Is everyone following? Very good. Very good. Oh, sorry. Sorry about that. Let me close this one. Sorry about that. Okay. So now, the information that we are importing, is in a CSV file format. A CSV file format, not Excel. Excel is your normal Excel. Excel is the normal Microsoft Excel. And we have the normal text file also. So CSV is a text file where each of the columns are separated by commas instead of your normal lines in your Excel. Let me show you. Instead of your normal lines in Excel, they are separated by commas. So this is an Excel file. This is the way Excel will show a table. This is how Excel will show a data set. Can we all see it? Can we all see it? Thumbs up for yes, thumbs down for no. Okay, Brosa can, Daniel can. What about Aliyu and the rest of us? Okay, so this is how Excel shows a data set, but a CSV file is like this. So this is how a CSV file is. It is separated by commas. So each of these are columns. Each of these are columns and their values in the column. So order date is the column name, day, month, customer ID, gender, region, age, product, etc. So that's the difference between an Excel file and a CSV file. That's the difference between an Excel file and a CSV file. So now let's import our data. So we just say get data from other sources. Since the file we're importing is a CSV file, we're going to select text/CSV, text/CSV. So this place is asking us what kind of file do you want to import? What kind of format is your data setting? So we have Excel, we have text, XML, JSON, folder, PDF, whatever you want. You can even import your Google Sheets into it. Are we all following? Are we all following? Are we all following? Okay, very good, very good. So now just select text/CSV, then connect, and we are just going to select the file that we want to use. In this case, VTS. In this case, this is the file that we want to use. This is the file we want to use. Okay, so if you can hear me, send the thumbs up. Can everyone hear me? Can everyone hear me? Okay. Okay, thank you. So, bro, sir, if you can't hear me, it's your network. Okay, you can hear me now. So, if you can't hear me, it's your network. Just refresh your network and it should be fixed. Okay, so this is our data set, and we just click on load. Just click on load to load the data sets into Power BI. To load the data sets into Power BI. So, we're just going to create a mini dashboard, and from there, we upload it to Power BI service. We upload it to Power BI service. So wait for it to load. Okay, very good. Very good. So now, if you check here, this is the data set we imported. Can everyone see it? On the right hand side, can we see it? Can we all see it? Thumbs up for yes, thumbs down for no. Very good, very good, very good. So this is the data set. This is the data set. Now that we've imported the data set, we just need to create a mini dashboard. Let's just create a mini dashboard. And in our dashboard, we are going to create different charts, cards, and whatnot, just to summarize our data. Can everyone hear me? And can you still see my screen? Can you hear me? And can you still see my screen? Okay, thank you very much. So don't forget, if you want to have access to the recording of this session, make sure to fill the attendance form in the chat box. Make sure to fill the attendance form in the chat box. So let's create our charts first. No, let's create our cards. Let's start with the cards. So for the card, they are KPIs. They are called KPIs, key performance indicators. And since we are using a sales data set, some of the key performance indicators are things that help us measure how well a business is doing or how well an organization is doing. It varies from organization to organization. For a business now, they want to know revenue. What is our total revenue? What is our total profit? What is the total quantity that we've sold? How many transactions have we made? Are we following? Is everyone following me? Okay, very good, very good. So we're creating a mini sales dashboard. So let's start with, so we just use this. This is a card visual. Just click on it. And Power BI is very easy, very intuitive. Just click and it will be created. Click on it. This is it. Then you just select the data that you want to use, the column that you want to use. You just select it. So now we want to know total sales. That's total revenue. We use total price. We just click on it and it will show. So just wait for it to load. So can we all see that it is showing $868,000? $868,000 for our total revenue. Can we all see it? Very good, very good. So that is our total revenue, $868,000. Another thing we want to know is total number of transactions. We can know total number of transactions. How many transactions did you make? Total number of transactions is how many times did people make a purchase? So I can go to a shop 10 times today. That means I've made 10 transactions with them. 10 transactions with them. Do we all understand? Do we all understand? So that is it. So the number of times I go to a shop or to a business to make a transaction with them, to carry out business with them, is what we call transaction. So 10, me going 10 times and I bought something in this case means I carried out 10 transactions with them. So I can just use, let me use customer ID and count. Let me just count it. So I just bring it here under data, then change it from first to count. So can we all see 667, 677? So I can make this number of transactions, number of transactions. Then let me rename this total revenue. Total revenue. So can we see it? Can we see it? Can we see what we've done so far? Can we see what we've done so far? Can we all see it? And are we all following? Are we all following? Daniel, Israel, Rosa, are we all following? Fares, Edgar, BG, Alimot, are we all following? Are we all following? Good. So let's look for another KPI. The last one, let's use total quantity. Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. So let's use total quantity. So let's just select quantity here, and name it total quantity sold. Total quantity sold. So 2000 quantity, number of transactions, 677, 868,000 made as revenue. So now we have our KPIs. These are our KPIs. These are our KPIs. Next thing, we now start creating the charts. So the charts now are now going to summarize these KPIs. But in this case, since we are creating a sales dashboard that I want to turn into an app, that is why we are going to talk about sales mainly. So for example, you have total sales. Okay, who brought in more sales for us in terms of gender? Are they men or are they women? Or which product do we sell the most? Okay, this 868, split it based on the type of product we sell. Do we sell more of clothes? Do we sell more of shoes? Do we sell more of beverages and things like that? Divide 868 into how much we made, little by little. Are we all following? Are we all following? That is the meaning. That's the meaning of we want to create a chart that will break down the revenue. Are we all following? Are we all following? Okay, thank you. What about the rest of us? Are we following? Okay, well done. Well done, everyone. Okay, so Daniel, what is your question? You can type it in chat box. What question do you have? And please don't forget to fill the form in the chat box so you would have access to the recording of this session. So Daniel, what question do you have? What don't you understand? Okay, so now how do I do it? We are breaking down, okay, we are breaking down the total revenue by different metrics. So in this case, for example, we want to know out of this 868,000, in terms of gender, who has brought in more money? Okay, split this total revenue in terms of who spends more in our business. Are they men or are they women? Are we all following? Are we all following? Those are the charts we want to create now. Another one is, okay, which product category do we sell the most? For example, it can be, okay, you have a business, you have a supermarket, for example. Then you create your dashboard and you realize people come to your supermarket to buy more beverages than clothes. How do you get access to Power BI? You download Power BI. Just go to your Microsoft Store, you download Power BI. Don't worry, you can do that after the session. You can do that after the session. So now, those are the different ways we are going to now break down our revenue. We're going to break down our revenue. So now let's start. Let's say we want to create a donut chart. Let's create a donut chart. I will break down revenue by gender. I'll break down revenue by gender. So let's create a donut chart. Let me add it. Okay. Let me first create the donut chart. So now we just say total price. Total price is the same thing as total revenue. So now we want to break down this total price by what? By gender. By gender. By gender. So now based on this chart, what can we see? Based on this chart, what can we see? Who has brought in more sales for us? Based on this chart. Based on what you can see on my screen. Who has brought in more? Let me zoom in. Who has brought in more sales for us? Based on this chart. Type it in the chat box. Who has spent more? Males or female? Male. Olagunju said male. Daniel said male. Israel said male. Very good. Very good. So this is what a chart does. So now you don't just know how much you've made in total. You now know, okay, who spent more? Who were the drivers of this particular sale, this particular revenue? So now you know men spent more. So for example, if the company wants to carry out like a campaign or like a discount, they can say, okay, let's sell more of men's things, for example. Let's sell more of men's clothes, or let's sell things tailored towards men more. Or if you actually want to sell more of female things, more about, okay, carry out a particular, you can give out questionnaires or make market research, ask your customer, your female customers, what do you want us to sell for you to patronize us more? And they will tell you. Do we all understand? Do we all understand? Do we all understand? Are we following? Okay, you just said yes. What about the rest of us? Okay, very good, very good. So that is the purpose of it. As well. You don't just create charts. You also make sure to help you. Make sure it helps make decisions. So let's add a border around it, just to ensure that we can see the difference between the both of them. Okay, very good. So now this is for total revenue by gender. Let's create another one. Let's create another one. So we just copy this one and paste it. Control C, Control V. Then let's put it around here. Let's put it around here. And let's create one. Let's create one of revenue by time. Revenue by time. So it will be a line chart. It will be a line chart. So let's remove gender. So it's now be total revenue by the date. By the date. By the dates. So let's see. Let's go up. Let's go up and bring it down. So can we all see now? Can we see? Can we see? So based on this, can we all see the total? Let me focus. Can we see the total revenue by month? Can we see the total revenue by month? Can we see it? Can we see it? Exactly. So as you can see here, January brought in the most sales. Then it's reduced to February. We don't know why. Maybe the men didn't want to spend for Valentine. That's why it's reduced. That might be why it's reduced. So it's reduced to by February. It also reduced March. It also reduced March. Then it started increasing back. April, May, stayed around the same in June, reduced like that. So this is a line chart. And line charts show trends. Line charts show trends. Line charts show trends. So this is a line chart that is showing us, okay, how much have we made per month in that particular year. So let's create two more. Let's create two more charts, and then we upload and create our app. So let's just create two more charts, copy and paste. So let's create one for, so we'll say, let's create a column chart, total sales by category, total sales by category, total sales by category. And let's create the last one of total sales by, let's say total sales by region. Yes, let's create another total sales by region. Total sales by region. So now, as you can see here, from this chart, total sales by category, which category brought in the most sales for us? Which category brought in the most sales for us based on this chart? Based on what you can see, which category brought in the most sales for us? You can type it in the chat box. Which category brought in the most sales for us? Electronics, electronics, electronics. Olaguju, well done. What about the rest of us? It's not clear, but it's the first bar. Okay, let me make that bigger. X-axis. then increase it. Good. So can we see it now? Can we see it now? So which one brought in the most sales was electronics? Exactly. Exactly. So now you now understand. So in a way, you will now say, okay, that makes sense. We now understand the reason why men brought in the most sales. We now understand the reason why men brought in the most sales, because men are the ones that are more into what electronics. Are we all following? 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 Exactly. So that is what a dashboard does for you. It tells you, okay, why this, why that. Then you can also make decisions on it. So lastly, let's just add a title. Since we have our mini dashboard, let's just add a mini title. Use our text box and let's just call it sales dashboard. Let's call it sales dashboard. We increase the size. Let's make it bold. Okay, sales dashboard, sales dashboard. So can we all see it? Can we all see it? Usually our dashboards are more beautiful than this, cleaner than this, but because of our time, this is our mini dashboard because we still have to upload it to Power BI service and create an app from it. But can we all see this? Can we all see this? Can we all see this? Thank you, Daniel. What about the rest of us? Israel. Okay, very good, very good. So now you've created your mini dashboard. You've created your mini. Thank you, Edgar. Thank you, Abisola. Thank you, Alimot. So now you've created your mini dashboard. You now want to share with people. You want to share with other people in your organization so that they don't need to come to your office or you don't need to be sending it to them every time. Send this file, send this file, send this file. Just share it on the cloud. Whenever you update the report, whenever new data comes in, it refreshes and they can also see the new updates. They can also see the new updates. So Chiamaka, your hand is raised. Your hand was raised. Can you type in your question in the chat box? Can you type in your question in the chat box? I can see you're just joining. Chiamaka. Okay. So please don't forget to fill the attendance form in the chat box so you have access to the recording of this session. So you have access to recording of this session. So now let's continue. We've created the dashboard. Let's now upload to Power BI service so that people will be able to interact with it. So that people will be able to interact with it. So just make sure to save the dashboard. Let's just call it VTS dashboard. Then more options. Just save in desktop. Let me save here. Good. Now I've saved my dashboard. I've saved my dashboard. The next thing you now have to do is what? Upload to Power BI service. And before, can everyone still hear me? And can you still see my screen? Can you hear me? And can you see my screen? Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much, everyone. Good. Now, the next thing is upload to Power BI service, upload to the cloud-based platform of Power BI. And the first thing you need to make sure that you have a Power BI account. You need to make sure to have a Power BI account. So I have mine already. I've logged into it. I've signed in. After that, I just come to home here. I come to home and I click on publish. Where is it? I click on publish. I click on publish. I click on publish. So once I just click on publish, it will ask for a workspace. It should ask for which workspace do you want to publish this file to? Which of the workspaces do you want to publish this Power BI reports to? Which of the workspaces? Now, a workspace is let's call it a cabinet. Yes. Just make sure, Alimot, just make sure to fill the attendance form in the chat box. Make sure to fill the attendance from the chat box, and you would have access to the recording of this session. You would have access to the recording of this session to be sent to your mail. Just make sure to fill the feedback from. Did you get that, Alimot? Thumbs up for yes, thumbs down for no. Did you get that, Alimot? Yes. So now, like I was saying, a workspace is a cabinet, so to say, a cabinet. So in that cabinet, you are just putting in different files. You know that is what a cabinet does. You just put in your files. So now that is what a workspace is. So you just upload your reports to that cabinet, to that online cabinet. That way people can have access to your cabinet and take whatever reports they want from there. Did everybody get that? Did everybody get that? Did everybody get that? Thumbs up for yes, thumbs down for no. Okay, Daniel, what about the rest of us? Israel, Alimot. Okay, Israel didn't get that. Okay. So, okay, good. Good. So now the cabinet is like this. You know, similar to how when you want to organize files on your phone or on your system, your computer, you can say, okay, this particular folder, I want to put all my movies there. This particular folder, I want to put all my documents there. This other folder, I want to put my music there. Are we all following? Are we all following? Now, you can call each of these folders different cabinets. And it's only those. So, for example, if someone should ask you, okay, I want movies, you just tell the person, go to my videos folder. I want music, go to my music folder. I want your documents. You know, they will not want your document, but more of, okay, you need this particular document. You just go to the documents folder. That is how it is. But if you now want to connect it to a workspace can now be, if you are working on an organization, you can have different workspaces for different departments. Are we all following? Are we following? In an organization, they are different. You can be a data analyst for all departments because data analysts work cross functionally. So you can have a particular workspace, a particular cabinet for the finance department. You can have another one for operations department. You can have another one for the HR department. If you are working in multiple organizations, that means you can have different workspaces for different organizations. So to help you organize their reports, that is why we have different workspaces. That's why I call them different cabinets. Do we all understand? Do we all understand? Okay, Daniel understands. Israel understands. What about the rest of us? Edgar, Alimot, Abisola, Udoka, Chiamaka. Okay, very good, very good. So now let's upload. Very good. So let me upload this particular one to my workspace, for example, my workspace. So select and it is publishing. So we're publishing it. We're publishing it. So you just wait for it to load. And now it has been published. It has been published. So now if you go to Power BI service, if you go to Power BI service, let's just go to Power BI service, app.powerbi.com, app.powerbi.com. Just wait for it to load. Wait for it to load. Okay. So this is my account on Power BI service. Now, as you can see, we have different workspaces. This is Nebiant Analytics workspace. This is the workspace that we published that report to. Can we all see it? This is the workspace we published that particular dashboard we just built. This is where it is. So we just click on this one and we go into that workspace. Once you go into that workspace, you are going to see the report. Can we all see it? This is it. This is it. This is the report. This is the report. This is the report. And this second one is the data set. The data set we used to create this report. Let me open the report itself. The second one is the data set we use to create the reports. So that by the time you are refreshing it, is the data set that is refreshing, which we now update the reports. Can we all see it now? Can we see it? Can we see it? This is the data set. Let me see if you guys can. Okay. So now we've uploaded the reports to Power BI service. We've uploaded the reports to Power BI service. Let me see. If I can share it. But now we've uploaded the reports to Power BI service. The next thing is now to create an app, because remember I said an app is just used to give people access to the reports without giving them access to the data. For now, if like the way it is now, if you want to interact, okay, don't worry, Chiamaka, just make sure to fill the attendance form in the chat box and you'd have access to the recording of the session. We'd have access to the recording of the session. But in summary, what we are doing is we want to create an app in Power BI. An app is an app, so to say, that allows people interact with your reports without having access to the underlying data set. So they will not use the underlying data set. They just want to see the report. And you can also use it to combine multiple reports together. You can use it to combine multiple reports together without them having to also interact with the data sets. So far we have built the data set, which is this. This is the dashboard rather. We have built the dashboard, and after that we uploaded it to Power BI service, the cloud-based platform that will allow other people to be able to view the dashboard. Do you understand, Chiamaka? And for everyone that is just joining, do we all understand? Do we all understand? Okay, very good, very good. So now this is it. Now for if I want to share this report, I would have to share the link to the workspace. I would have to share the link to the workspace, which I do want. Maybe probably because I don't want them to interact with the data set. I only want them to see the reports. That is when I can now create an app. That is when I can create an app. So let's see. Workspace settings usually at the top here. Usually at the top here. Okay, let me create a new workspace then. Let me create a new workspace and publish it to the new workspace. So let's call it VTS workspace. VTS workspace. Normally, there's supposed to be a button at the top that will show you creator. Can you see this button in my workspace? It's not there, but this is the button we are going to use to create an app. This is the button we are going to use to create an app. So we're going to publish it again, but we're going to publish it to that new workspace. Let me publish it again to the new workspace. Let's save VTS workspace. Let's publish it there. From there, we're going to create the app. Are we all following? Are we all following? Are we all following? Yes. So the reason why, for those of you that are confused, the reason why we cannot create the app immediately is that for every account you create, Power BI will give you your own personal workspace. So they won't allow you to create apps which you would share and things like that. You have to now create a new workspace that will have access to all of those features. You will now be able to create your app on that workspace, So now if we just refresh, we should be able to see the dashboard in the new workspace. And then from there, we'll create our app. From there, we will create the app. Good. So it is here now. It is here now. Can we all see it? Can we all see it? Thumbs up for yes, thumbs down for no. Can we all see it? Very good. So now let's create our app. So that way you guys not, or those that want to interact with it will not have access to the data set. They only have access to the report itself. So click on, so you just come up here at the top here, click on create app. Let's name it VTS or okay, VTS sales VTS sales app, summary app for sales, for VTS sales dashboard. Select the color and things like that. Then next, add content. So now adding content, what is asking for is what or which report do you want to add to your app? Which report do you want your app to contain? No. Or which report do you want the app to contain? Yes, that's it. Which report do you want to be in the app? Yes, that's how it should be. Which report do you want to be in the app? You can select multiple reports. You can select multiple reports. So in this case, we want, just click on add content, and we want to add the VTS app. If we add multiple reports in it, we can select each of those reports depending on who we want to interact with the report. So if you have like profit dashboard separately, then you have revenue dashboard separately. And you have probably different dashboard: profits, revenue, HR, operations. And you want to create an app for finance team only. You are just going to add, most likely, profit and also the sales report in the app. You're not going to add the rest for them. Do we all understand? Do we all understand? Do we all understand? Yes, so it is what you want to include in the app, and also who will interact with the app that will determine what dashboards or what reports you are going to include in your app. Are we all following? Are we all following? Thumbs up for yes, thumbs down for no. Are we all following? Okay, very good. So we're just going to select this one. We're going to select this one and click on add. Click on add. Click on add. So we've added it. We've added it. It shows the reports. And from there, add audience. Add audience. So the audience is just who do you want to view it? Since it's going to be in an organization, you will just say, okay, I want the head of the finance team to see it. I want the head of the CEO, rather, the head of the finance team, the CEO. You can also say the board of directors and whatnot, depending. You just add their email addresses here, and they'll be able to see the app. They'll be able to view the app. Then after you've added them all, so for example, I want to add our COO. Let me see. I want to add our COO. I'll just add him to it and then publish the app. Blah blah. It's telling you that it might typically take 5 to 10 minutes to publish. Just click on publish. And it is now this link that is here. Can we all see it? This link that is here is the link I would send to my COO, for example, that, okay, this is the link to the app. If you need access to the reports, just click on this app and interact with it. You can also download Power BI on his phone and be able to view the app on his phone. There's a mobile app version of Power BI that you can use to also interact with this app. Are we all following? Are we all following? Are we all following? Are we all following? Okay, what about the rest of us? Only Israel and Olagunju. What about the rest of us? Edgar, Udoka, Shamaka, Samuel, Alabi, Messi. Okay, very good. So now it is this link that I'm going to send to my CEO or whoever I want to view the reports, So once I've done that, we can just go to the app and then this is how the app will look like. Opening. Good. So this is the app. This is the app. This is the app. Let's see. Can you interact with it? So now this is how the app will look like. If there are multiple reports in the app, there will be multiple reports there, and you just have to interact with it. So can you see that the data set that forms this report is not there? Only the report itself. Only the report itself. So that is how to build an app in Power BI. That is how to build an app in Power BI. I hope you've all learned something. Do we all understand? I hope we've all learned something. If you learned something, send a thumbs up. If you not learned, that is how to build an app in Power BI. Very good, very good, everyone. So, what is one of the criteria? What is the main thing apart from having Power BI on your system? What is the other thing that I said you must have for you to be able to publish a report before you can now create an app in Power BI? Before you can create an app in Power BI, what is that thing I said you must have? Apart from downloading Power BI. Anybody? You can type your answer in the chat box. Can anyone hear me? Can you hear me? You joined late. That's fine. That's fine. Don't worry. Just fill the feedback form. Fill the feedback form in the chat box, and you would have access to the recording of this session. You would have access to the recording of this session. Text file. Yes, you must have. So apart from having Power BI on your system, you must also have a data set. The data set or the information that you want to use to build your dashboard. That you want to use to build your dashboard. So well done. Well done. Well done. Then another thing from there, you need to have an account with Power BI service. You need to have an account with Power BI service that will be able to publish your dashboards on Power BI service. You need to have an account with Power BI and Microsoft, and that will be able to publish your reports. So I hope you've all learned something today. I hope you've all learned something today. And any questions before we continue? Any questions from anyone? You can just type it in the chat box and I will answer them before we continue. Yes, thank you very much, Israel. Thank you very much, Israel. Thank you, Oba. Thank you, Oba. So please don't forget to fill the feedback form in the chat box. Don't forget to fill the feedback form. No, sorry, the attendance form in the chat box. So does this Power BI have an app or it's just a website? So there are three sections, or we like it three categories, not categories. There are three parts to Power BI. There's the Power BI desktop, which we used to create the reports. Are we all following? Which we used to create the reports. That is the first one. Then we have Power BI service. Then we have Power BI service. Power BI service is the cloud-based version. So for me to for two people to be able to work, or when I work on a report and I want another person to see the report without having to send the file to them, I will just publish the report to Power BI service. Do you understand? Do you understand? Are you following? Who asked the question? Olagunju, are you following? I just publish the reports to Power BI service. That way, if for example, if you are working in the same organization, once I send the link to you, you would be able to interact with the report. And that way, if you also want to work on it, you just download it on your end and work with it. And work with it. Then from there, it is now when you have published it that you will now create. So for the person, for Daniel that you're asking, after publishing, you missed some things. It is after you publish the reports that you will now create your app. After publishing the reports, you create your app. Do we all understand? Do we all understand? Do we all understand? So you publish to the web first. After publishing to the web, you create your app on the web. It is the link to the app you share with people. It's the link to the app you share with people in your organization. Share with people in your organization. So did everybody get that? Did everybody get that? Okay. Very good, very good. So Okay. So don't forget to fill the attendance form in the chat box to have access to the recording of this session, to have access to the recording of this session. So once again, for those of you that joined late, my name is David. I am one of the data analytics instructors here at Nebiant Analytics. And Nebiant Analytics, what we do is we train Africans in data analytics, data science, and business analysis. So this session was to showcase to give you a taste of what you are going to experience when you join us here at Nebiant Analytics. Yes, so for DAX, it's their calculations, their formulas that you are going to use to carry out various functions. So for example, if you want to calculate total sales, you can get DAX. You can get DAX. You can use DAX to get it. So Nebiant Analytics here, yes, we'll send the recording. We'll send the recording. So here at Nebiant Analytics, we teach you how to become a data analyst, a data scientist, and a business analyst. And we've trained over 10 centuries of students, and our students have gotten jobs, they've gotten promotions through our training, And our training is just a 3 months training with 1 month of internship. These are testimonials from some of our students, and the training is for 4 months. 3 months of learning, 1 month of internship. So everything you learned today, from building a dashboard in Power BI to publishing it using DAX, like I think it was Daniel that was asking if I'm Daniel, using DAX, creating an app in Power BI, and even having a Power BI account that you can also use to practice along. We are going to provide all of these things for you within the 4 month journey. Apart from learning Power BI, we're also going to teach you how to use Excel, how to use Tableau, depending on what career path you choose, whether data analytics, data science, or business analytics or business analysis. So 3 months of learning, 1 month of internship. And the schedule of the program goes like this. Every Sunday, we give you a set of videos to watch from Sundays till Fridays. We give you a set of videos to watch, and we call them Do As I Do videos. And these videos will help you prepare for Saturday's class. Which is going to be a live session similar to the one that we are in at the moment. A live session with an instructor that will show you the real life case study. So everything we did today, that is how your classes will also be. You watch your DID videos, you go into class, and you have a conversation with your instructor. Your instructor is going to show you how these things are applied in the real world. That is how the Saturday classes go. During the course of the week, we know that, yes, you are going to have questions based on the DID videos, what you did so far, what you are learning so far, what you did in your last class. And that is why we created the Tuesday session. We call them the technical support session. And the technical support session is for you to ask whatever questions you have. Okay, I don't understand this particular DAX. I'm trying to publish this particular app to Power BI. It is not working. My data model, I'm unable to create the data model. Whatever questions you have, Tuesday night from 9 to 10 p.m., you are able to ask all of these questions. Then on Thursdays, apart from the technical part, Excel, Power BI, SQL, whatever, we also teach you how to sell yourself, the employability skills that you need to get that job, to get that promotion at work, to get that remote job, to get that dollar job, that job that will pay you in dollars, euros, whatever currency you want. That is what we're going to teach you during the mentorship sessions. So how to post on LinkedIn, how to optimize your LinkedIn account to make posts on LinkedIn that will attract recruiters. For those of you that joined very early, can everyone hear me? Okay, very good. So for those of you that joined very early, you remember from one of the testimonial videos, one of our students was reached out to on LinkedIn to work on a project, and that was where she got her job. But 3 weeks into the program, and now she's working as a data analyst. 3 weeks into the program with us. So during the mentorship session, LinkedIn optimization, how to create your CV, either as a data analyst, a business analyst, or a data scientist. Also, we'll teach you how to create a portfolio. Then apart from that, when you have an interview, we are going to prepare you for the interview. So how to answer questions during an interview, we'll prepare you for that, how to beat imposter syndrome, how to utilize feedback, how to manage your time, all of these things to help you work as a professional and help you actually get the job. That is what we are going to show you and teach you on Thursday evening. Did everybody get that? Can everyone hear, man? Did everybody get that? Did everybody get that? Thumbs up for yes, thumbs down for no. Did everybody get that? Very good, very good. So now we have a new cohort starting this Saturday. We have a new cohort starting this Saturday, this Saturday, this Saturday. And to join the September cohort, the price of the program is 350,000 naira. 350,000 naira for the program for 3 months. For 3 months, 350,000 naira. But before the program, I told Mohammed, okay, can we give these people a discount because they are going to be here for 1 hour to almost 2 hours? So can we give them a discount? And Mohammed was like, okay, we are going to give 5 people access to the discount. 5 people access to the discount. So the discount is reduced from 350,000 to 250,000 naira. So a discount of 100,000 naira for just 5 people in this session that are ready to start with the September cohort starting this Saturday. So 5 people, if you show interest, 5 people would have access to the 100K discount. So it will reduce the price from 350,000 naira to 250,000 naira. To 250,000 naira. So these are some of the dashboard. This is a Power BI dashboard that you build with us here. This is a Looker Studio dashboard. This one is with Power BI also. This is Tableau. So to have access to the discount, can you see Mohammed? So to have access to the discount, to lock down your discount, you just have to pay a sum of 30,000 naira today. The first 5 people to lock down their discounts with 30,000 naira tonight, we have access to the 250K instead of 350 to start Saturday. So if you are ready, raise your hand and I'll get your name down. 30K to lock down your discount. This is the account number here on the screen. 5 people, the first 5 people to have access to discounts, and the class will start Saturday. Can you hear me? Yes. So you lock down your discount with 30,000 naira tonight, and before Saturday, you pay another 55,000 naira. So 85,000 naira is the actual price to start the program on Saturday. If you lock down your discounts, by tomorrow, the price will be back to 350,000 naira. The price will be back to 350,000 naira. And it's only for the first 5 people. Only for the first 5 people. So who is taking advantage of the discounts? Emmanuel. Oh, Israel. It's for one. 250K is for one program. So Emmanuel, talk to me. You can unmute yourself, Emmanuel. 30K to lock down your discounts. And another 55 to start September. So Emmanuel, are you taking advantage of the discount? Emmanuel and Israel, you sound interested. So are you taking advantage of the discounts? Emmanuel, Israel, Adamu, Alabi, Rexford, not yet certain. Why? Why? What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? Why are you not certain, Israel? You can omit yourself and you can speak, Israel. Okay. What about Daniel? Daniel, you've been interacting with the session since the beginning. Daniel Akachuku, will you be locking down your discounts tonight with 30,000 naira to start September this Saturday? No subsidy. We have subsidized it already, bro, sir. We have reduced the price for you. Mohammed is in the session already, and he was one that said for the first 5 people that lock down their discounts, we reduced the price for them from 350 to 250. So we've subsidized it for you already. And we know that Nigeria is not giving us subsidy again. So we're paying the full price of fuel. But we still decided to give you guys a subsidized amount from 350 to 250. So you're already running other programs and have commitments currently in Israel. Yes, but the program, our classes are on Saturdays. Our classes are on Saturdays. And if you really want to do this, you will really take advantage of the discounts. Because like we said, if you don't take advantage of it now, to go back to 350. To go back to 350. Did you get that, Israel? So, bro, sir, with this subsidy now, with the subsidized amount already, why are you not locking down your discounts now? Bro, sir, you have made your transfer. Okay, let me check. Let me check. Let me check to confirm. It's 5K. Okay. Very welcome to. So what you are going to do, I would send my number to the chat box now. Send a message to me and I would send the form that you're going to use to register for the program. Send the form that you're going to use to register and fill your details there. Once you fill your details, we are going to send an onboarding kit to you and we're going to onboard you into the program. Did you get that, Brosa? Yes, so just so that's my number. Just send a message to me. Just send a message to me. Did you get that, Brusa? Did you get that, Brusa? Did you get that, Brusa? Yes. So send a message to me. I'll send the form to you and you fill in your details and we get started. So Israel, so what will happen if one starts along the way and have to go off for a month or two? Will it still continue when I get back? Okay. So the first thing is, yes, one advantage of our program is even after the program, you still have a lifetime access to all of our resources. You still have a lifetime access to all of our resources. At the same time, at the same time, you take what can be a possible reason for why you would have to take a break for a month or two, so we can see how we can accommodate you on that front. What is the possible reason why you would have to take a break for a month or two? Israel, nature of your current job. So is it will you are you usually free on Saturdays and weekends? Are you usually free during the weekends? So bros, I'm still waiting for you to send message. Okay, okay. I have seen your message. So I have seen Brosad's message. Okay. So I'll send the link to you. Sometimes you have to go offline compulsorily. But is the nature of your job something that you can join the program every week? Like you have a particular time of the day where you're free to catch up on the program. To catch up on the program. You can mute yourself, Israel. Just click on the microphone beside your camera button, beside the camera button, so we can hear you. You can just unmute yourself instead of typing in the chat box. Okay, okay, okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's actually really good. So, are you able to join the or to join the classes every week, especially during the weekends? Are you able to, from the nature of your job, Israel? You're not really. It's not fixed. So, as long as you are able to join the classes every week, we have recordings of every session. The same way we told you that this session is recorded. All of our sessions are recorded. All of our sessions are recorded. So if it's about the time, don't worry about that. You can catch up. Another thing is our facilitators are always readily available for you. So when you're free and while you're watching the recording, because the recording we also feel like you're in the class. I'm sure by the time you are done with this, by the time you leave this session, you are going back. Okay, he has left the meeting, probably the noise. Can anyone hear me? Can anyone still hear me? Okay, I shall break down the brochure. What part of the brochure? Is it the schedule? Is it the schedule that you're talking about, brochure? Okay, okay. So now let me explain the difference between the three of them. Let me explain the difference between the three of them. So now We have, you said data analytics. So I'm sure you're stuck between data analytics and data science. Now, data analysts, like you already know from this session, they get the data. So if we are to use what we did in today's session, in this case, be that VTS file, that sales data, they get the data and tell a story around it, a story. They give a mini report around it. So in this particular case, if we are using what we did today for the sales data, we found total sales, total quantity sold, total number of transactions. From there, the story now is okay, we have total sales. We've made over 800,000 in sales. How? Who were the people that brought in these sales for us? And from there, we saw that, okay, men spent more than women. Okay, why? What is the possible reason? And from there, we noticed from another graph that it's because electronics sold the most. And we know that men are more interested in electronics, their PS5s, their gaming systems, and whatnot compared to women. Do you understand? Are you following? Is everyone following? Brosa and everyone. Is everyone following? Is everyone following? So telling a story around what has happened is what a data analyst does. And that's why we call them storytellers. And the tools they use are Microsoft Excel, SQL, Power BI, which you learned today, Tableau, similar to Power BI. It does the same thing, but which is made by another company. The same way your phone does the same thing, but we have iPhone and we have Samsung, we have Google phones. That is something. Then Lookout Studio also a data visualization tool. And we would also teach you ChatGPT to help you with your data analytics. So that is data analytics. For data science, what they do with the data is predict. So we call them prophets. They predict what is going to happen. So now, based on the data, you are seeing that okay, every February, from that dashboard we built, every February, we notice that okay, sales usually drop because people are always running away from Valentine and whatnot. By the time you want to predict what is going to happen, so probably you want to predict sales for 2025, what are you going to say? You're obviously going to say, okay, by February, sales are going to what? Reduce. Thumbs up for yes, thumbs down for no. Are we all following? Are we all following? Are we all following? Okay, what about the rest of us? Apart from Brosa, Alabi, Jay, okay, Vivian, Ifeanyi, Daniel, Adamu. Are we all following? Are we all following? Okay, well done, Dausa. So now that is the difference between data scientists and data analysts. Data scientists, they are the prophets. Data analysts are the storytellers. So data scientists use Python mainly to create predictive models. Predictive models are the tools that will help them predict what is going to happen in the future. So that's why sometimes you hear something like, okay, this particular country's GDP by this particular year, it is going to either increase or decrease, stuff like that. They created predictive models in Python that will help them predict what is going to happen. So that is the difference between the both of them. That is the difference between the both of them. Did you get that, Brosa? And did everybody understand what I just said? Does everyone understand? Does everyone understand? Thumbs up for yes, thumbs down for no. Does everyone understand? So we are having separate classes. Yes, yes. So data analytics separately, data science separately, business analysis separately. And the tools we are going to teach you are different, although some of them are overlapping. The three of them are going to learn Microsoft Excel. The three of them are going to learn Tableau. No, they are going to learn SQL rather. They are going to learn SQL. Then for both data analytics and business analysis, they'll learn how to use Power BI. For both data analytics and data science, they'll learn how to use Tableau, but also in different classes. So the same way I'm in this session with you, there is already an instructor for your cohort that is going to teach you everything that you are going to learn throughout the course of the program. Do you understand? Do you understand, Brosa? And this is to everybody. Do we all understand? What is the issue, Brosa? What is the issue? What is the issue? Which one did you pick? Data analytics or data science? No one is the wrong one. Which one are you more interested in, Brosa? You're interested in the software. Mhm. Which of them? Which of them? Which of the software? You chose data science. That is good. That is good. You have enough, at least with Python. Okay. Amino, you chose data science. So have you locked down your discount, Amino? Have you locked down your discount, Amino? Yes. Okay. Was it in this session or previously? Was it in this session or previously, Amino? Previously. Okay. Okay. That's good. That's good. That is a good one. Welcome to the data science program. At least you learn Python. So let me see, let me call on that. Bros, I want to understand what you said by you're interested in the software. Interested in the software. So let's see. How many has logged down with this? Adamu, Alabi, Daniel Akachuku, Ifeanyi Daniel, Matthew Precious, Vivian, Ekundayo. Why haven't you locked down your discount yet? Okay, like data analysis. Then pick data analysis. Pick data analysis because you are going to learn 3 visualization tools: Power BI, Tableau, and Looker Studio. Then SQL for databases, Microsoft Excel. All data analysts must learn how to use Microsoft Excel and SQL. And you have access to 3. Yes, then pick data analytics. Pick data analytics. You would learn all 1, 2, 3, 4. The 4 of them you just said, you learn the 4 of them in data analytics. Python is not, data analysts don't use Python. Data analysts don't use Python. It's the data science guys because they have to build predictive models. Like I said, they have to build predictive models for their prophet work, for the prophetic ministry. So that is why they need Python. But as a data analyst, you don't need Python. You don't need Python. So Vivian, Vivian, any question for us? Why haven't you locked down your discounts? Can you hear me, Vivian? Okay, that's fine, Brusa. That's fine, Brusa. Vivian, can you hear me? Vivian Ekundayo, Matthew Precious, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, good evening. Good evening.
I have actually locked down the data analysis, but I'm yet to balance the 55,000 naira, which I told one of the representatives that I was going to be doing on the 4th of September.
Okay, okay, okay. That's fine.
However,
That's
I
fine.
came, however, I came late for today's presentation,
Okay.
so
Yes.
I believe I'm going to listen up later through the recorded
Okay.
version of
Video.
it.
Yes. So
Yes,
have you filled the attendance form, right?
I have not. Oh,
You have not. Okay. So the attendance form will be sent to the chat box now. So just fill the attendance form. That way, the recording will be sent to you.
okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Welcome
And
to
I
the
also
program.
intend making my payments
Yes.
soonest. I also intend making my balance payment of 5,000 naira soonest.
Yes. Yes. So welcome to the program once again. Welcome to the program
Thank
once
you.
again. You're welcome. Yes, Bruce. Yes, to answer your question, yes. So Matthew, you said this is your first time here. Okay. So the attendance form, to know what we've learned in the session so far, the attendance form is in the chat box. Fill it, and the recording of the session will be sent to you. Did you get that, Matthew? Did you get that, Matthew? Yes, okay, very good. So from what we've been saying so far, which of the programs are you interested in? Data analytics, data science, business analysis? Matthew, which of them are you interested in? Based on what, okay, so I mean, to answer your question, since you would also learn how to use Tableau, you should be able to, okay, Matthew, you should be able to work as a data analyst also. Since you learn how to use Tableau, you will also be able to work as a data analyst, but you won't just be as versatile as the data analyst guys. That is the answer to your question. The same way the data analyst guys want to be able to build predictive models, that's the same way you will not be as versatile in data analytics. But you can also work as a data analyst too. Yes, you are not late at Daisy. Just make sure to fill the feedback form in the chat box. It will be sent now, and you would have access to the recording of this session. You have access to the recording of this session. Okay, so Matthew, what I said before your network affected you, and also to Daisy that just joined, was that which of these three are you interested in? Data analytics, data science, or business analysis? Data analytics, they are the storytellers. They create dashboards. They tell a story around data, what has happened. They will tell you. They will tell you. Then for the data scientists, they predict what is going to happen based on the data. Okay, this has been happening. If this continues, what is going to happen? What is going to happen? That is what data scientists do. Then business analysts, they are the bridge between two worlds. They are the bridge between two worlds, and they help with communication between two or more parties. So the stakeholders and the technical guys. We want to carry out a particular solution at work. Is the business analyst that is going to gather the requirements and oversee the project. So whatever a business analyst does must be, it must optimize the processes of the business and also bring a solution to a particular problem in a business. Did everybody get that? Did you get that? Adeze, Matthew, and the rest of us? Did everybody get that? Okay, very good. So just make sure to fill the feedback form and the attendance form rather, and you would have access to the recording of the session. So based on the little explanation, which one are you interested in? Adeze, Matthew? Is it data analytics, data science, or business analysis? We have 5 minutes to go to 9:30, and we are going to end the session there. 5 minutes to go. So Adeze and Matthew, which one are you interested in? Business analysis, business analysis. Okay, very good, very good. So since you joined this session, our COO Muhammad Suleiman has gladly agreed that for those that the first 5 people, one person has taken advantage of the discount. The first 5 people to take advantage of the discounts, of the 350K discount. So the price is reduced from 350K to 250,000 naira. If you can lock down your discount tonight with 30,000 naira, you would get access to the discounts. And the discount is ending tonight in the next 5 minutes. So just lock down your discount to 30K. Then you'll be able to start with the September quote by paying the remaining 55 5,000 naira and you start September with the business analytics program. Did you get that, Matthew and Adeze? Did you get that, Matthew and Adeze? So the 5 minutes is to the end of the program of the session. 5 minutes to the end of the session. Okay, so if you want to still have, yes, yes. So if you still want to have a conversation with me around it, you can just send me a message on WhatsApp. Just say I am Matthew Precious or I am Adeze from the VTS session and I want to take advantage of the discount. So Adeze, are you going to be taking advantage of the discounts tonight? And also Matthew, if not, why? And this is also to the rest of us. So Daniel, you've also been in the session for long, which shows that you are interested. So why haven't you locked down your discounts? Matthew, Adeze, Daniel. But is this something you really want to do, Matthew? Is this something you really want to do? And why did you join the session in the first place also? If I may know that. Matthew, join, join to learn and gain more knowledge. Very good, very good, very good. And you know that no price is too small to pay for knowledge. I understand that the situation of the country is bad, but at the same time, this is a one-time offer. This is a one-time offer. After tonight, you won't have access to the discount and to increase to 350. Prices of everything will still keep increasing. So why not just get started on your way to financial freedom? You understand what I'm trying to say, Matthew? Okay, so my yes, yeah, I understand. So that's why you just have to find a way to control the situation. And the best way to control it is to get started on what you can do for now. Get started on what you can do for now. So if it's lock down your discounts. And that way, nothing happens to your discount. You know it's the 250. So even if anything happens, you still have access to 250 instead of 350. We don't know what is going to happen next year. The price of dollar might increase. It has been increasing steadily from since when I was born. So why not learn this skill now and use it to find financial freedom also? It has worked for me. It has worked for a lot of our students also. So yes, that's my 2 cents on that. You can't predict anything, but you can also control what is going to happen in one way or the other. So my number is there in the chat box. You can send me a message and we'll have this conversation. We'll just continue this conversation on WhatsApp. So thank you very much. Thank you everyone for joining this session. Don't forget to fill the feedback form. The attendance, what am I calling this feedback form? The attendance form in the chat box. And for those of you that have locked down a discount, welcome to the program and see you on Saturday during the onboarding session. Good night, everyone.